Welcome to another edition of Polishbeerfriday on probier.at, and I'm at the Wrocław Beer Festival, and of course I have to visit one of the, or maybe the most popular brewery at the moment in Poland. It's Browar Funky Fluid. Hi Michal.
Hello, how you doing?
Excellent. But how are you doing after some month of pandemic and really bad times? How is Funky Fluid doing?
Actually, Funky Fluid is doing very well. Obviously, it wasn't the best time for everybody. But if we're talking about our production and sales, that it's fine. We didn't reduce our production at all, so it's growing all the time.
And it's a good sign because in Germany and Austria people start buying beer online, and I found out that there are some German beer shops that started selling Polish beer, and Funky Fluid is one of them. So you started exporting. I was here, I think it was 2 years ago, and I was asking about export, and yeah, it was so, but now you're a big number in exporting, right?
Yes, that's right. To be honest, the whole situation with the coronavirus that actually helped us a lot with the selling online and abroad, because obviously all the pubs, everything was closed down, but the shops actually, especially shops being booming, and it was like really good business for them, and we started exporting. And it's going very well. At this moment, we're exporting to more than 20 countries around the world, not only Europe.
Wow, that's huge quite now. A difficult question. What's the secret, or maybe the idea, or maybe the secret behind the success of Funky Fluid? What did you do different than other breweries to become that popular within?
We've got pink logo.
So everything has to be pink right now.
Yes, big tent. There's only one. We basically from the beginning focused on the quality of our beers and experimenting, and we're actually producing quite a lot of beer. I mean, yearly we're releasing more than 120 new beers. So,
but you're still a contract brewer, right?
Yes, that's right.
But I've heard you're collaborating with more than 14 breweries, is that right?
That was a situation, I think, 2 years ago.
Okay.
There was a time when we had our beer in 14 different breweries, and that was a really crazy time, and I don't want to come back to that.
Okay.
But still, we're brewing at this moment in 6 breweries.
But still, it's a good idea to have different breweries, because every brewery is good for a certain beer style. If you want to brew a Hefeweizen, it's maybe a different brewery than for a hoppy IPA. So this makes sense for you.
I mean, absolutely. All the breweries are different, and the technology is different as well. There are some breweries which we cannot do certain beers. Like, for example, we're quite known for our IPAs and fruit beers,
Yes.
like sour beers with the fruits, and obviously that's really challenging, especially if you do the imperial or pastry sours, because you have to have the technology to make the safe beer, right? Because it's during the summer, hot summer, it's quite difficult to keep it, fresh and good for 1 year. So you have to,
To get an idea, how long does it take? Because you said you released 120 beers per year. How long does it take for you to develop a recipe? Is it just an idea? You wake up in the morning and say, okay, I do IPA with Sabro hops and apricot, for example.
Well, normally there's a Karol, co-owner, and Grzegorz is working for us as well. So 3 of us, we have just meetings or even the phone call, and we discussing what sort of beer we should make.
But you have to be quick then. If you have 120 beers, you have to be really fast.
So I'm constantly traveling between the breweries,
okay.
Obviously, because you have to look after the beer and keep an eye on.
Sure.
So sometimes I just stop on the petrol station and I opening my laptop and then just writing quick recipe.
Check the new recipe, yeah?
So it's challenging, but it's doable.
But still, Funky Fluid is doing well, so people like you doing 120 beers or even more per year. So beer geeks love this variety, different beer styles, different beers. So you find your niche in the market, right?
I mean, we have like our core range, but it's mainly it goes to supermarkets, for example.
You're selling through Lidl, I've heard.
Yes, Lidl as well. And
that's crazy for us in Austria and in Germany because Lidl is, to be honest, it's connected with selling crappy beers. But I heard from Croatia that Lidl is really selling good beers, and I heard from Poland that the Lidl is also buying crazy beers. And we never have expected Funky Fluid to be sold in Lidl.
Yeah, I know, but this situation, it was similar, like as you said, like in other countries, it was mainly like a Euro lager, but the situation changed actually this year. And it's quite a lot of really good breweries and good beer, and you can buy in Lidl, which is like, you know, if you asked me 2 years ago about that, so it was like, what? No, not possible. So and the other supermarkets as well, they see what's going on and start, you know, stock really good craft beer in their shops.
But to give me an idea, what beer styles would you sell to Lidl? Is it a lager beer or is it double dry hopped IPA?
I mean, we had probably 8 different beers in Lidl, and it was our pils, for example, Tomyski pils, which is Polish hop variety. But also we do quite a lot of New England IPAs, triple IPAs.
Through Lidl?
Even our gelato, which is pastry sour, very well known. Our series with fruits. So different.
So Germany and Austria is way behind when it comes to discounters and the beer, because only we can get lager beers, and sometimes we have some kind of craft beer boxes, but nothing like Funky Fluid or...
Yeah, that's right. Come to Poland.
That's what I always tell people. Come to the Wrocław Beer Festival, come to Poland and taste the good beer. So what am I hanging here right now?
Well, this is our premiere. Sweet Scream. It's basically collaboration with one chef, very well-known chef, Michal Langier.
Okay.
And this is this is like sort of IPA, but brewed with mango, with banana, and coconut, pistachio, and
super tropical. This beer.
and sesame. Yeah. So it's crazy beer. It's really weird.
Yeah, but I like it. It's a summer beer.
Yeah, exactly. It's very fruity.
But
sweet.
what's the alcohol on this one?
Alcohol, I think it's 6.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but yeah, it's not.
It's not too low.
No, it's not.
That's cool. So Michal, thank you very much for having me. You have a large line. You're a very busy man tonight. So wish you a lot of luck with the Funky Fluid, and have a lot of beer of you on my channel. So see you maybe next year for another beer and another chat.
Absolutely,
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And there's one thing.